Rusty and I decided to get away for a few days, and we're up here in Paso, and we stopped at Tin City on our way up, and just got, right now we're at Barrel House Brewing. Oh, our food's done. There's a food truck here that does burgers and tacos, and we also got some beers. It's good. I got a citrus blonde called Sunny Days, and Rusty's is a jalapeno IPA.
Habanero.
Oh, excuse me, habanero IPA. And there's also this little guy just walking around, keeping everyone company. I got a breakfast burrito. And now I'm gonna dive into it. Next up is Tin City Cider, which has been recommended by multiple people, including a bunch of locals. So we're gonna go check it out. Cute little patio. Oh, that's cute. That beer place is called Friends with Benefits. Oh, and they're playing blues. Can't go wrong with that. Doing a flight. This is the original dry hopped, the Polly Dolly, Parrot Head, and the Slammer. And then Rusty's doing spa water, Parrot Head, Slammer, and Zigzag. And they have the Dodger Padres on. And Clapton. I mean, this might be my new favorite place. So we just did a olive oil tasting, and now we are at Hubba Wines.
Make sure you get the pizza that we got going. The wood fire pizza over there.
The Bears pizza, wood fire. So we're here and we're getting ready to do a tasting. Tastings here are $30, or they are waived with a 2-bottle purchase. Bottles are around $50 a piece. And we're right next to the train tracks. I don't know if we'll see any trains while we're here. It's a little late in the afternoon for trains, but it's possible. All right, so right now we're having the Chardonnay called Mother, which Rusty says gives some dancing feels. But it is named for the winemaker's mom. It's from Carmel Valley. The grapes are sourced from Carmel Valley. Very good. It's actually, you get that butteriness at the very, very start of the palate, the tip of the palate, but it's actually a little bit more sweet than other Chardonnays that I've had. It's very, very good. Again, $50 a bottle. We're also eating the Shroomer pizza. It's so good. Spicy, but also citrusy. There's like a lemon on it. Lemon something, oil. Oh, that's really spicy. Oh my god, I just got a pepper. With some seeds. It's really good. Definitely gonna come here and check out the pizza and the wines. Hubba Hubba. So next up is their 2021 Verdelho. This is a new to me grape and varietal. It is sourced from right down the street here in Templeton, and it's fantastic. There are notes of butterscotch, really good summer wine. Now we're getting into, right now it's September, it's the end of September, we're almost into October, but you know, in California it's summer until the end of October, beginning of November, so it's just, it's really good. It's really, really good. We just finished at Hubba, and we are now heading to Lone Madrone, and hopefully they will honor our reservation, because we are going to be like way late, like 18 minutes late. So we really enjoyed Hubba, and we were hanging out there a little longer than we probably should have. Became wine members there, so I mean, it's women owned. They buy all of their grapes from organic dry farmed vineyards. They have very high standards.
As should we.
It's kind of right up our alley. So I know we
left onto California 46 West Green Valley Road.
Got it, thanks.
I know we won't be becoming wine members at Lone Madrone because I have tasted there before, and they're a little hoity-toity, but their wines are really good. So I would rather just buy a couple of bottles here or there rather than become a member with them. I would rather be a member at Tablas Creek than Lone Madrone. They're kind of in the same vein. So their wines are very similar, but I would rather support Tablas Creek in the long run. And that's why I won't be becoming a wine member at Lone Madrone. For now, I will just buy their bottles here or there. We are at Lone Madrone now. We're late for our tasting, but it's a Thursday, midweek, so there's not a whole lot of people here, as you can see. Lots of open tables, so I wasn't too worried about it as long as we made it before their last tasting. I've been to Lone Madrone before, but that was before they purchased their vineyard. And we are at their new tasting room on the vineyard property off of Highway 46. And I'm really excited to see what they're offering now. I don't think that they have anything in production from the current vineyard, but I'm excited to hear what they have in store for the future while we're here.
2 bars
now. So this is the 2021 Points West Rosé, which is 100% Mourvedre. It is sourced from the Templeton Gap District at Homestead Vineyard. It's really good. It's really good.
What do you like about it?
It's very smooth. It's very easy. You could drink a whole bottle of this like that. There's like a green apple to it. And I really like, I don't like a lot of sweet wines, but if they've got green apple, I'm in. And this has like a green apple to it. It's very subtle though. It's very good though.
Is it the tartness or the sweetness of the green apple that you like?
Stop talking, Rusty. Let me enjoy my wine. I don't want to think about it. So one thing I have learned over the years of coming to vineyards is always make sure to ask them what extra varietals that they have open that you can try. We got to try the Grenache Blanc, which is a member exclusive. We wanted to try the Pupil Blanc. They didn't have that open, and our server told us, our sommelier told us that if she opened a bottle of that, she would probably be fired by her boss. So she brought us the Grenache Blanc instead, which is absolutely fantastic. It's a member-only wine, so you can only purchase it if you're a member of Lone Madrone. That said, I'm really close to wanting to become a member just so I can buy this wine because it is absolutely fantastic. I've had Grenache Blanc before over at Tablas Creek, and while it was really, really good, it wasn't worthwhile, which is interesting to me because the winemaker at Lone Madrone and the winemaker at Tablas Creek are the same person. Or this is really, really good though. If you like green apples, the Grenache Blanc at Lone Madrone will totally be up your alley. Lone Madrone GSM. It's a heavier on the more vedre side. And it has a little bit of Counoise in it as well. Or Counoise, if you're French and pronouncing it correctly. The wines here are just lovely. It's really hard not to become a wine member here. I'm just gonna throw that out there. So we just had the opportunity to try a 2019 Syrah, one that had been opened earlier this morning and one that had just been opened. And we got to try them back to back. And it's really interesting how different a red wine can taste after it has been aerated all day. So I'm a little drunk, which is really, really rare for me.
Very rare.
I would say I'm like in between buzzed and drunk, actually. I don't like to drink too much that I don't feel like I'm in control of myself, so I'm definitely over my limit today. And I don't like it. So yeah. However, the wines were so good.
Very good.
We left Lone Madrone with 4 bottles.
2 Syrah.
2 Syrah and 2 the Dodd, which are the Dodd I have brought home before. The last time I came to Lone Madrone was about 1.5 years ago. I brought home the Dodd for
In half a mile, turn left onto South Vine Street.
For Rusty to try, and also because I just loved it. So we are bringing home a 2-year later bottle of the Dodd, which was even better than the Dodd that I tried back in the day. Back in the day, I mean by 1.5 years ago. I'm gonna look back at this video when I haven't been drinking and be like, what the fuck? So now we're on our way to Alta Colina to go stay at their trailer pond, which is some really cool vintage trailers that they have on the property. We rented one out, and we will be staying there tonight and tomorrow night.
Take the next left onto South Vine Street.
We're taking a left on Vine Street. And tomorrow we have a tasting at 3 different vineyards. So one at Alta Colina, which we were a member at, one at Tablas Creek, which we were also a member at, and one at Nenow Wines, which is at the tasting room where Lone Madrone used to be, which came highly recommended to us by the one of the marketing gals over at Alta Colina. So they are a small family-owned winemaker here in the Adelaide region. So I'm excited to try them out and see what their wines taste like tomorrow. So as for tonight, we are going to go to our trailer, check in, kind of get settled, and then we're going to go have dinner at Ziggy's, which is a vegan fast food restaurant here in Paso. We have eaten there before, but at the one in Slow, and we're excited to try out the Paso location. So we are on our way to the Alta Colina trailer pond area. We just went through their main gates. 5 miles per hour because dust kills grapes. So you have to drive slow. There's the sun, it's very bright. Here's the trailer pond. We are staying in the Shasta. I don't know which one it is. I kind of think it's the green one. There's the little pond there. Super cute. So we just parked, and the bathroom's in the shower over there, and our camper is over here. I'm not really sure which one it is. We're staying in the Shasta, and there's the pond. Oh, okay. We're staying in this pink guy right here. So the one we wanted was actually down over there, but it was being rented out for one night. There we go. Whew. This does not come out easy. All right. Here we go. Very, very small bed. It's real hot in here, guys. It's real hot. Good morning from the Shasta. So this is one of the common areas of the trailer pond. Outdoor kitchen and fire pit over there. And then you can also come down here and go out on the pond. And then over there, that building is where the shower and the toilet is. We are taking a little hike through the vineyard. This goes up to the barn at Alta Colina and to the sun deck under their big oak tree. So we're just taking the little fire road. You can see the pond is down there. And we're gonna go up this hill, right around the corner and up the hill. Here's the barn. We just came up, oh, that's a view. We just came up this hill, pretty steep grade. First tasting today on day 2 is at the same vineyard that we are staying at, Alta Colina. We're doing an outdoor tasting on the patio. We are members here, so our tasting fee is waived, but I think you can also get it waived if you buy 2 bottles. It's 2 or 3, which if you come here and do a tasting, you'll leave with bottles, trust me. The wine here is just fantastic. Definitely worth checking out if you're in the area. And one great thing about coming to these vineyards is you can bring snacks with you. So we got these cute little boxes at Olivas de Oro at Tin City yesterday. And it's hummus and a couple of olive varieties. It goes great with our wine. This is the Alta Colina GSM. We are at stop number 2, which is Tablas Creek. We are doing an indoor tasting. You can see we are going to do one white flight and one red flight today, and pick up a ton of wine because I ordered a bunch online. How cute is this? And I love this bottle.
Well, this is the last one that I have for you guys today.
So we are at Nenow Family Wines. We're on the tightrope right now. It's so yummy. The Grenache, the Rosé of Grenache, we're definitely taking home a couple bottles of that.
All right.
Nenow Wines was absolutely fantastic.
It was really good.
It was really hard not to become a member there. But we are back at Alta Colina now for the member wine pickup party. And open that. We have our first wine, which is a, hi, good, how are you? I'm taking video, but you can bring us water. Okay, so now that we have our water and we've been told that the Cuvée Marsan is a blend, 80% or 80 some odd percent Marsan and 12% Roussanne, I can tell you that they also gave us this really cool little cheese box to go with our wines. We have live music. It's just a really cool vibe. There's Erica, our favorite sommelier. And that's my favorite husband.
Yes.
Because he's number 3.
To the California sun. Yeah, Bobby shared the secrets of my soul. Through all kinds of weather, through everything.
We just had the most amazing experience at Alta Colina for their member pickup party and happy hour. We spent the last, oh gosh, I don't know, 45 minutes or so.
Easy.
With Maggie, who is the owner, Bob's daughter, and she is just so much fun. If you have a chance to sit and hang out with her, I definitely recommend it.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Nacimiento Lake Drive, Paso
Thank you.
Robles
We'll
Road.
do that.
There's my directions. We're on our way to get some dinner. We also, we got to spend some more time with Erica, who is one of their employees who does tastings.
Take the next right onto Nacimiento Lake Drive, Paso
Nacimiento.
Robles Road.
As well as Ed, who is another one of their employees who works in the tasting room, who is super fun. I mean, everyone there is just really, really great. If you have a chance to go and check out Alta Colina, I definitely
Melissa.
recommend it. Oh, Melissa, yes, Melissa too. She's great. She is their camp coordinator, so she takes care of the trailer park, but she also does wine tastings as well. It's our last morning in Paso. Having a dragon fruit mimosa. Rusty's laughing at me. We're at Andrea's on Pine. The menu here looks fantastic. I can't wait to get the food. Lots of really great options. Vegetarian, friendly, and this patio is just super neat. The final step to any wine region is getting home and unpacking all of the wine you just purchased while you were drinking wine and not thinking about how much wine you were purchasing. So, let's see the damage. Luckily, what we brought home from Tablas Creek, all but one bottle, was pre-ordered. We have our collector's edition shipment, which has all of our fall shipment wines. And then these are ones that I bought online. on the website and just did will call pickup. So there's two 2021 Claret Blanche, two 2021 Picardins, or Picardin, however you want to be fancy about it. We bought one bottle of these while we were there, and I had bought one online. And two 2020 Vacare, we bought two of those. So I'll open the box in a minute, but at Alta Colina, we also had our pickup party where we got our fall shipment wines. So you can go to the vineyards for their pickup parties, which is kind of nice because you don't have to pay for shipping if you do that. So we bought 2 bottles of their pet nat. So this is a Grenache pet nat. We bought 2 of these. It has a really fun bottle, so that way you can re-cork it if you don't finish it, but you'll finish it. And then if you've got a fun bottle, you can use the recycle these and use them as water bottles at parties and things like that, which is what they actually use at Alta Colina for their water bottles, are recycled pet nat bottles. We also, Sun Worshipper, bottle of their 2019 Sun Worshipper. This is one, the 2019 reds are Bob Tillman, who's the owner and a winemaker. It's his last vintage. And Molly will be taking over for Alta Colina moving forward. Molly is their winemaker there now. So this was part of our shipment. This is a Toasted Slope. We bought 2 of these. That's a Toasted Slope. The Keystone Syrah, that was part of our shipment. And then this is the Rosan. I'm not fancy. This was also part of our shipment, as well as this Toasted Slope. So we got 3 Toasted Slopes. 1 was part of our shipment. When we visited Lone Madrone, we bought 4 bottles, because if you buy 2 bottles, you get your tasting for free. So we each got 2. We got 2 of the Dodd. This is the 2017. It's sort of their signature. And we got 2 of their Syrahs from 2019. All right, going back to Tablas Creek, the collector's edition for fall. Okay, one of my favorite things about Tablas Creek, and is it in here? Let's see, is their vintage chart. So you can get this on their website as well, but it basically tells you where each bottle is at, whether it's mature or drinking young or not ready to drink, it needs to age, or it's past its prime, don't, just get rid of this bottle. It's kind of neat because they have a whole chart. It's the only vineyard I know of that does this, which I love. So our shipment, we got a 2020 Esprit. What's this? Another 2020 Esprit. A third 2020 Esprit. You're supposed to have some vintages in there, but a 2020 Esprit Blanc. Another 2020 Esprit Blanc. And I'm going to go ahead and say this is, a 2021 Grenache Blanc. This is a 2014 Esprit. Another 2014 Esprit. The 2020 Grenache. A 2020 Angoulet. 2016 Esprit Blanc. And a 2021 Patelin Blanc. Alright, so the Patelins are their neighborhood wine. So it's their only non-estate wine, and they source grapes from their own vineyard as well as from the vineyards in the area. But all of them are organic. Alright. This is from Nenow Family Wines, which we really, really, really enjoyed. It's small production, 1,000 cases. This year they're hoping to double that and do 2,000 cases. And we just really, really enjoyed our time tasting with Sam at their tasting room. Just a really fun, great experience. It was very casual, very laid back, kind of what we like when we go wine tasting. So we came out with, this is their Rosé of Grenache, 2021. I think we got 2 bottles of that, if I remember correctly. Yes. And what's fun is all of their wines have names, and they all have stories behind not only the names, but the labels as well. And if you want to know what those stories are, you'll have to go and have whoever's pouring for you make sure that they tell you all of the stories. We got, this is the 11s, which is, oh, this is their GSM. So, and then the Tightrope, which is a Viognier, which was absolutely fantastic, and it's my favorite bottle too that they have. It's just really cool. This is 99 Steps, which is their Syrah. It's 95% Syrah and 5% Viognier. I think we got 2 bottles of that. We did. We got 2 bottles of that. 1 to drink now, take notes on it, and then 1 to open later and compare. All right. And next we have Hubba, which again, we became members of Hubba. So this was our member shipment, although we kind of mixed and matched. It's not what their traditional shipment would be. We kind of customized it a little bit. So, and you know, it's interesting. We didn't get to see the labels when she was pouring. So this is the first time we're seeing the labels. They're neat. They're very artistic. So this is, okay. So I was introduced to new wines through Hubba, and I'm probably going to pronounce this one wrong, but it's a 100% Verdelho. I think that's correct. And what's nice is they source all of their grapes from organic dry farmed, which I think I mentioned when we were tasting there. Oh, that's so cute. They have really cute labels. This is their Chardonnay, and I will tell you, I am not a Chardonnay drinker. I honestly don't know that I've ever had a Chardonnay that I really loved, and I've had really expensive bottles of Chardonnay, and this was fantastic. I don't know that I've ever actually bought a bottle of Chardonnay outside of like, oh, bring a bottle, and I know that they're a Chardonnay drinker, you know, to a party or whatever. I don't think I've ever bought a bottle of Chardonnay for myself, so there you go. This is another one of the Verdelho. This is another one that I was introduced to, which is really fun to say, Val de Guy. And I want to say, did we order 2 of those? We did. We ordered 2 of these. Again, 1 to have now, young, and then 1 to save for later. And this is another Chardonnay because it was that good. So, all right. And our last haul is from, oh, and at Hubba, I also got a candle. We love this candle maker. It's just, we get them at all of the different places where we see them. So there's that. And then it was Tin City Cider. We got some ciders to take home. So this is, oh, Parrot Head. It's way up here at the top. It's their pineapple one. This was Rusty's favorite. And I'm not a big cider drinker, so they're usually too sweet for me. So they had a dry cider that I really, really loved. It's their staple, and it's just their, I think it's just their original, I think is what it was called. So that's what I got to bring home. And then we also got some of their Zigzag, which is a cider Syrah combo, which Rusty really enjoyed as well. Oh, and then olive oil, which I don't need to bore you with, but we got $150 worth of olive oil. Which isn't hard because olive oil is expensive. And when you're tasting really, really, really good olive oil, you just sort of tend to go overboard. So, especially when you're, you know, 2 tastings in. So, that was our haul for the weekend. And now we get to try to find a place to store it. You can see we have our fridge here, which is pretty full already. So, wish me luck.